everybody! This is Raven and this is Kerbal Space Program brought to you by Gatorade. Gatorade. Don't use it responsibly, apparently. Side effects may include waking up next to the Gabe, etc., etc., pregnancy, etc., etc. You know what? Don't buy it. So, let's try to recreate all my past failures. So far, we just got this simple little thing. Yes, I am not in the, whatchamacallit, career mode. I am just doing free-for-all here. And how I'm going to do this is make the worst, well, make the first ship I've ever made. And it was just say it was bad. It was so bad. It was beyond bad. I believe if you would see it, you would probably, hell no, I'm not getting in that thing. And that's what pretty much all the Kerbals said right before they died. Let's see, so what did I have? I had fuel, a little skipper, I had a, this bugger. It's a little simple engine, and I believe it or not, I had a whole bunch of these little fucks, which currently I need a lot of, so let's go ahead. There we go. Provide ample confusion. Alright, that should pretty much kill anything inside. Okay, so crew. Well, I do not want to use the famous Jebediah because I like him too much. So let's go with someone fairly fucking stupid. So you, you're having fun today. Alright, parts. Let's get some stabilization. No, screw that. We don't need that. We need this. There we go. There we go. And another stage. You know what? I didn't know about staging back then, so let's see what happens. I can tell you it's not going to be good. The second I hit the throttle and hit this button, you still guys are going to die. Well, unfortunately, I do not like things at night, so let's speed time up until it fixes itself, shall we? And you can see back there, some planet moving, some more moons, or the mun. And there goes one another planet. Alright, come on. There we go. Good morning. Perfect time for a launch. Yep, that's pretty much what happened last time. And still, I have Jebediah in here. Apparently, it was too stupid for my own good, and Jebediah's like, you know what, I'm doing this. Yeah. Let's just roll yourself down there, Jeb. On. You can go in a complete circle. Yeah, sorry about this. Hit my mic there. I didn't break it. This thing's kind of crap. Let's go back to assembly. At this time, I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, let's see. I did figure out staging at this time, though. So we move this all the way up here. This, and this. Now, let's see what we get. Complete chaos. Also didn't know about stabilization with the SCS. Again, time is crap, so speed it up once again. Yeah, it's good, almost afternoon. Alright, so we have Jebediah again. He's probably going to die, so let's do it. Wow, surprisingly, we're not dead. At this point, I didn't know what the solid booster rockets were, and now I'm like, why are these out and the other big one's still going off perfectly fine? with almost no fuel left. Jebediah is only almost 707K, 8K meters in the sky now. 9, parachute. And of course, I thought you could do this. He's keep going. The momentum has carried him through most of this. I think I just broke my parachute off. Nope, there it is. This thing deploys around 500 feet, so... well, 500 meters. And I was warned about the time, acceleration, and falling. And parachutes kind of destroys them. They haven't quite fixed that yet. So, on my second time, I get pretty high, but I did not break the atmosphere. No Jebediah happy as can be. Parachute, around 500 meters. And then we just smoothly fall down. And then we get, here. More of the ship has survived. The reaction wheel's still intact. I'm burning off electricity that way. I say that's a successful flight, so we come for wrestle. Woohoo. And so far haven't made it into the atmosphere. Oh bother. Oh, let's get back on it. At this point I realize what a solid booster rocket is, so I'm like, yeah, I don't need these. So, instead, I opt for these little fuckers. And I need more of them, so let's go ahead and get 6. These are going to be destroyed, I just know it. At this point, I'm like, rotation's good. Rotation equals stability. Stability equals survivability. How wrong could I be? So, here we go. Take 3, Jebediah. You survived this long, Jeb. You try can survive this one. I doubt it, though. I have a feeling he's gonna die. So, it's almost the afternoon. I'm already 78 meters off the ground, and well, he survived. Mainly due to my faulty staging. And now he's just surrounded by a pile of rockets. Great. Well, everything went well, Jeb. You're still alive. 3 times, so, you know, I'll let you take a break. Let's go into here and solve this problem, shall we? Take out the crew, remove Jeb, and a guy. It's just completely stupid. Alright, back to parts. At this point, I'm like, oh crap, I need more fuel. So I'm like, okay. Let's go ahead. No, way too big. That'll work. That should give me more fuel. Hopefully. Let's fix our staging problem. Mm, mm. Launch. Hopefully, whoever this little fucker is going to make it to orbit. I severely doubt it, considering he's going to be spinning like a mad Russian after drinking way too much vodka. And it still gives me Jebediah. No matter what I do. Jeb-a-fuck-a-diah. Well, I feel completely stupid. At this point, I'm like, oh, rotation ain't getting me anywhere. Sounds cool. Sounds like I'm an evil drill going through things, so who cares? Boom, 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 boom. And yet another pile. Completely empty of everything. Okay, so we hit recover vessel. And let's go ahead and skip a few failures and get to the major failures. We get rid of this whole entire assembly. And then we now go into my save folder. Little Pip. One of my favorites. Orbiter. Big, bad, and crazy looking. Doesn't really crap. So, yeah, Little Pip ain't gonna work. At this point, people are like, aren't you ever going to get anything right? Well, the answer is no. Crew, we don't want to waste you guys. So I'm filling you up with some complete strangers. I like my orange suits. They're just precious to me. They're like my little children, but unfortunately green and alien and expendable. Everything on here is set perfectly. So, it's got my gears and everything. Landing gear. It's got lights, kinda, no. And, yeah. Another staging mistake. At this point, I lost complete control of this thing, so... these guys are screwed. Pull out my parachute. Hopefully this will help me. It does not seem it will. You guys are going to die. Oh my god, I live. They live. Count yourselves lucky, gentlemen. Your life's almost ended. At this point, I was like, what the hell's EVA? Like, oh. Whoop. Surprisingly, he's still alive. Surprisingly. So, I failed a couple times, but so far, none of my Kerbals have died. I got quite cocky in myself. So, I kept using their little blueprints. Crew, remove, 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 and let's go with you, you, you. Alright, so we got majority of stupidity here. Ow. Just popped my elbow. Alright, so we got everything. Should be perfectly hunky-dory. Let's get this bitch into orbit. Doubtful any good will happen from this. And most time when I was playing this, I'm like, why am I not getting into orbit? There's gotta be a reason why I'm not getting into orbit. Then I realized fuel is heavy. We're off to a bumpy start. Very bumpy, actually. Decouple 2. Still got quite a bit of liquid fuel, though, so I might actually make it into orbit this time. Decouple 2 more. Solid fuel boosters. I believe, nope, they're liquid. Liquid fuel. That's all fuel. There's still a lot of fuel in that one. And that one, I presume, is just about empty. And that's a... Whoa, that's a problem. I'm supposed to get something going here. It's automatically sending me off course. Scheisskopf. I'm about to separate this one. There we go. We should be able to get in orbit with this thing, I hope. Just, I hope, I hope. Yeah, I hope so too. It looks like I might just make it into orbit. At this time, spinning. Look at their little faces. Look at them, freaking out. You know what? EVA. Well, those guys are doomed. Well, something tells me these are not the results we're looking for. I thought these little fuckers were invincible. So, here goes nothing. Let's just go ahead and speed everything up. Major belly flop is coming for you, little buddy. He's falling way too fast. Slow down and gone. And there goes my first casualty ever. And so we go to the Space Center. Nothing I can do for the others. They're screwed. They're deader than dead. So I'm like, so if I can't get into orbit that way, I will get to orbit on my own. And I found the most awesome little devices. These little solid fuel boosters. Enough of them to put a small man on the moon. A little bit of aerodynamic awesomeness. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick up my crew. Jeff, I'm sorry I'm not allowing you to do this. Let's go with this guy right here. And launch this bitch. Launch this. This should work. Should. Keyword. Not. So, still pissed off I haven't gotten to orbit. Tumble into space. Haha! Finally made it into orbit. By accident, I might add. Let's give him an EVA. Oh yeah, you're screwed now, buddy. Oh boy. And yet another Kerbal meets its unfortunate demise. Just start hitting wind shears. Burn up, then wind shear. Then we slow down. At this point, he's probably going to die. Haven't slowed down enough to save him. He makes a nice satisfying thud. Close. So yeah, he's a dead. Abort it. And Space Center. And those are some of my very many failures in Kerbal Space Program, one after another. Next week I will show you what I did with space planes. Not good. Just not good. Alright, this is Crazy Raven. Oh, shining out.